An Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar attacked Hamas, claiming that the humanitarian aid has become the #1 income for the group in Gaza. Sa'ar's statement came after Israel halted the entry of aid into the besieged territory to pressure Hamas to agree to its terms for a ceasefire extension.
It became the #1 income, budget income of Hamas in Gaza.
Israel has announced the expansion of its weeks-long offensive in the occupied West Bank to more areas of Jenin city, claiming its troops killed 3 militants. This even as the Palestinian officials reported 2 dead. The Israel military said that a local Hamas leader and a Palestinian militant were killed in an exchange of fire with troops during an overnight raid in Jenin. Later, during an inspection of the premises where the militants had been hiding, the military said the troops killed a 3rd armed man who posed an immediate threat to them. The Palestinian Health Ministry identified one of the dead as Al-Saadi, matching the name of Hamas leader in the Israeli army statement. The Health Ministry said that the 21-year-old's body was taken away by the troops after he was shot. The Jenin government hospital said that a man identified as Jihad Alwane was declared dead on arrival at the facility early. Jenin Governor Abu al-Rab condemned the Israeli raid, claiming it had caused devastation and massive destruction in the eastern neighborhood. He further claimed that the region has not experienced an Israeli assault like this before, with army bulldozers leaving behind a trail of damage, dozens forced to leave, and the main electricity supply cut off. In Lebanon, Israeli military says it conducted airstrike on the town of Kana. This is the latest amid a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. Israel's military said a Hezbollah Navy commander identified as Khodar Said Hashim was killed in the airstrike, accusing him of acting in violations of the ceasefire. In Syria, the country's interim president Ahmad al-Sharaa has called on the international community to pressure Israel to immediately withdraw troops. Israel has moved troops into the country in a bid to defend minorities. Al-Sharaa called it a hostile expansion and claimed it is not only a violation of Syrian sovereignty, but also a direct threat to security and peace in the region. Meanwhile, Lebanon's President Joseph Aoun held talks with his Syrian counterpart Al-Sharaa on the sidelines of an Arab summit in Cairo and agreed on containing incidents along their shared border. Syria shares a 330-kilometer border with Lebanon, with no official demarcation at various points, rendering it prone to smuggling. Syria and Lebanon have a history of conflict and violence, but with the ouster of Assad in Syria in December and the subsequent nomination of Sharaa as the interim president, and similarly Aoun's election as Lebanon's president in January, there's an opening for a new start.